Welcome to Internet People Podcast. I am your host, Kenyon Long. Do like your mama does and your cousin does. Hit that subscribe button wherever you listening to this at, and of course, wherever you watching this at. Make sure you follow Internet People Podcast on YouTube as well as TikTok. I always forget about TikTok. All right, so always forget about TikTok. Follow the Internet People Podcast on TikTok. And I told you, man, before, I got a guest finally, man. It's been a minute. You already know, pandemic. Y'all know I wasn't tripping, right? Y'all know it was a pandemic, man. So I wasn't filming with a bunch of people. And now I'm happy to be back. And the mask is off. The mask is off. The mask is off, okay? All right. And so, also, man, you already know this is brought to you by the Beacons. Hit that Beacons website, man. You can follow me on all social media. I had a lot of people talking about, yo, man, I don't even know, what else do you do besides... Look, man, I got 2 movies. One movie just got out, you know what I mean? I got other stuff. Anyway, we're getting straight to it. We got our guest of the day, international star, actress, TikTok creator, short form video creator, I should say. All right. Fitness guru. Okay. Makeup guru.
Health and wellness.
Okay. Health and wellness, all that. The queen of Bridgerton when it comes to health and wellness. We have Bianca's in the house. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
What a great intro.
Yeah, we got Kobe in the house.
Kobe the doggy.
Kobe the doggy's doing good. He's excited about being on Internet People Podcast. I appreciate it, Kobe. Glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, you know what I mean? I just want to dive into it. So what we do is tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally?
Okay,
yeah.
That's the
yes.
question.
Oh, OG. We OG time.
So I am an immigrant.
Okay.
I immigrated here from Romania, but I grew up in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Angelina, also Romania.
Okay.
And yeah, so
All right.
I have like a pretty, sorry.
No, Kobe's just doing his thing.
Kobe's like really wants to get in
get
the
him up
picture.
there. Get him up there.
Kobe,
Get Kobe
come
up
on.
in here.
He's an internet star.
Yeah, it's all
too.
good, Kobe. We'll edit it and post. It's okay. It's okay, Kobe. So where is Romania at? For those who don't know,
Eastern
on a map,
Europe.
Eastern Europe,
Right
okay.
by the Black Sea and kind of where all the stuff with Ukraine is going
Oh,
down.
got you.
We're close to that.
Got you. Okay, cool. So you've been in LA for how long?
I've been in the LA County most of my life.
Okay.
But LA's pretty big, so if you're not from here,
Oh yeah.
most people know, Hollywood or downtown
yeah,
LA
or
or this,
Compton.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But if you know these like little other cities, you're like, where? I've never been.
Right.
Cerritos, where?
Yeah.
And they're like, Cerritos
Auto Square.
Yeah.
Yes, Cerritos Auto Square.
Exactly.
Yeah, yep.
Or Downey. Have you heard of Downey?
Of course.
Okay, so I grew up in Norwalk.
Okay,
which is on the
cool.
borderline of Downey and Norwalk. I was right on the borderline.
Oh wow, yeah. A lot of people
Hello, 562.
Yeah, 562 in the blizzards.
Yeah, building.
That's dope, man. I'm glad for you to, So you representing 562. So here's the thing here. I know you're phenomenal. I saw your Instagram. You showed me your Instagram. I was like, oh, this is crazy. You got costume changes. Just talk about your Instagram process. You doing Instagram Reels a lot, and just talk about your process, how you were just creating content.
Well, anybody that knows me, I do a lot of voices and a lot of characters and whatnot. And so when Reels came about, it was a perfect outlet for me to explore and put it out there.
Right.
So now I actually kind of do some of the characters. I do a full-on costume or full-on makeup. I play a fictional boyfriend, so I play the male counterpart.
Right, yeah.
I also play my Romanian babushka, my Romanian little mamaye, which is like my grandma, or just a elderly woman from the country.
Yeah.
And so I go full out on those costumes.
No, I seen it. Seen that. Seen all the costume changes. I was like, oh man, this is wild, man. This is wild. But it's good content. I see you doing your thing. I tell people, man, Instagram Reels is where it's at. Now you had some issues though. What's going on with your Instagram? I've looked at it. You ain't posting much no more. I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, why is Bianca not posting? What's going on?
Yeah, so I took a break. I got a little bit frustrated because I don't know what happened to my account. I don't know if I was hacked.
Right.
I honestly don't know what happened.
Right.
And I was trying to figure out what was happening. I started off with Reels. They were hitting. Everything was going good. Then I started posting some stuff and I don't know what's going on. Like the song would be off. I would post it where the song would match, like, hey, ho, ha, he. And then you'd post it. Yeah. And then it'd be like, ha, he, ho, ha. And it'd be like, that's, I like specifically made it to look and sound like this.
Yeah.
And when it would be posted, it would be completely different. It would be glitches. And I wasn't getting any views. And it was great. It was interesting because I was getting a lot of engagement. So I posted a video and a reel, and people were hitting me up, like every single person in my DM. Everyone was sharing it. Everyone was saving it. Everyone was commenting on it.
Yeah.
But it only had like 100 views.
That sound like my Instagram reels. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
And so I don't know what happened. And then it said something about, at one point, you actually told me, hey, look it up to see if community guidelines.
Community guidelines. You must have broken it.
Yeah, and I'm like, where, what, how? I don't know. I tried reaching out. Of course, nobody gets back to you. No. I watched like the creators' real Instagram and their lives and, hey, do this, do that. I'm like, I do it. And I have a girlfriend who does really great and makes good income from it and generates money from her reels and whatnot. And she's like, oh my God, your stuff's good. How much do you get? And I was like, nothing.
Nothing. $10. $10. $5.
It's like, no, it's like you're available for monetization and you're available for this and that, but then it doesn't allow me to access it. So I don't know if something's wrong with my account. It also blocked me. I was deleting a lot. I went through my like followers and through my following that I'm following, and if there was any robots or people are not on there anymore or they didn't have a picture or it was some kind of scam, because all the time, all of a sudden you wake up one morning and it's 10 people and it's like, oh, who are these? And you go and you're like, wait a minute, is this my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend's account?
Right.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of those, and then scammers.
That's the greatest thing. The issue on Instagram right now is like your ex-boyfriends, girlfriends, spam account. You know what I mean? She got a spam farm. She just got a spam farm over there in India, and she's like, hey, go ahead and follow her. Follow her, see what she's up to. All right, guys, go ahead right now. So I did see on Instagram. I think it was on Twitter actually, but Instagram posted it on Twitter. Okay, it's like they had some kind of. Remember in elementary school, you had those word searches where you have all the letters up there and you got to find the words in the letters, right?
Yeah.
So they did that the other day, like last week. Okay. And after I talked to you, and it was just like, okay, what is this? And so one person, I'm like, look, I'm too old. I'm not about to do a word search. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all on Wordle right now. I ain't playing Wordle.
The app. My mom plays that.
I'm not on the Wordle. I'm not on the Wordle wave. But I will say this is like, someone figured it out. They would say, oh, customer service. So apparently, from what that person was saying, other people, I guess the word was customer service. So apparently, Instagram may be having customer service. To where it could help you out. I mean,
that would be amazing because I would just want to know, did I do something wrong?
Right.
So I don't do it again. You know what I mean? Because I know the guidelines and I don't think I've ever crossed any of them. So that's why I was like, what did I do wrong? Or is my account hacked? I also got something like saying, oh, thanks for your comment. I'm like, what comment? Who's this person? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I didn't know what was going on. So I didn't know. And now I'm I'm back. I actually just posted yesterday.
Oh, okay. You back? You are? You lit. Okay.
But I'm still wondering, like, should I start a new one? Like, what should I do? Because I just posted it and there's glitches on it. There was 2 filters on it that I didn't post. And one of the filter was from, like, India. And it like does this flickering on my video, and I was like
the effect, like the diamond effect, maybe.
No, but it's like a flickering like this. But it kind of worked with my video, but I didn't put it on there.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm sure because I've never seen that filter. I don't even know what it does, and I thought there was a glitch on my reel. And then I looked. I was like, hey, it says I have 2 filters on, and I went to it. I was like, what is this? I've never seen this filter. I've never used it. Right. And it's added, and I already posted it. I was like, oh, well, it's already on there.
So how did it do?
Not so good.
Oh, wow. Man, I don't know. Maybe
and it's a pretty good video. I think it's pretty funny. You should check it out.
Kobe, I would check it out. Kobe says he likes it too. I don't know, man. I don't know. But look, I don't know. I think you should make a new one just to start over.
Start fresh,
what I mean?
Right?
It's a spring. Spring has sprung is what they say. Spring has sprung. And so maybe it's time for you to start over and do your thing, man. But also, when you spring it into summer, spring it into spring, make sure you hit the link in the bio and make sure you use Instacart, baby. Instacart is great. Of course, I use it all the time. I'm an actor. I'm busy, all right? Me and Kobe, we're busy. Me and Bianca, I'm busy. So when I'm going around, I'm leaving, I'm going everywhere else. I'm going to Vegas. Look, I use Instacart, order my groceries just like that. Hit the promo code and save with Instacart. Now, look, you work out in the gym, all right? What are the most annoying things for you in the gym? I can start first by saying when people have a protein shake and you on the elliptical and they fart and they act like they ain't know. Like, I'm like, yo, what is this? And like, I'm beside somebody and like they just had the protein shake fart. And I'm just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to do something about that? And I literally one time, I just got up and like, look, I'm about to go to the next elliptical. Like the next 5 ellipticals over, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I'm pretty rude when it comes to it. I'd probably give him a look and be like, seriously?
Right. Yeah.
And then go to the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's rough. But what about you? What's the most annoying thing as somebody who likes to work out, you know?
One of the most annoying things, you said elliptical, but whenever I'm doing anything in the stairs or anything in that area, and there's nobody there. I'm the only one.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 10 machines left and right.
Yeah.
And you just gotta come next to me?
Yeah, right beside you. Right beside you.
I'm like...
Yeah. Yes. Especially in the pandemic time, too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
because
yeah.
that was like, you know, which I guess, I don't know, we in the middle of it, the end of it, I don't know, the start of the next one.
Yeah,
I don't know where we are in the
Who
pandemic timeline. It's like Marvel timeline. Like, you know, they need to like put that up. They need to do a pandemic timeline. And coming out in January and coming out in July is this, you know, it's got so many variants. I think Professor X owns all of them. So look, I'm just figuring like, I don't want, look, dude, get a couple of spaces, a couple of machines away from me. You know, like, what are you doing?
And another thing that irritates me.
Call them out. Call them out. Call them out. Call them guys out.
Dudes
Call them dudes out. Call them out.
That are standing, wasting the space.
Wasting the space.
Yes, because they're not using the machine. They're not doing the workout. They're not doing their sets. You don't need 10 minutes in between each set. And they're just like flexing and like looking.
Right, yeah. Look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they take the weight. Bruh.
Right.
Bruh, that's only one plate, and I have 2 plates. So chill.
Yeah, 2 plates. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm talking about eating, but
all
just kidding.
right. I'm like, you 2 plating it now. Oh, okay.
No, I'm barely
2 plates
getting
on
back.
both sides. Yeah.
I just started going back to the gym because I actually did not go through the whole pandemic.
Wow,
so
really?
I was doing home.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. That's like the most thing that was driving me crazy being home, besides being home with your family, is that I couldn't go to the gym. It was driving me crazy.
It was driving me crazy. And I don't like home workouts, but I had to improvise and do. And I was doing my physical therapy and then utilizing the outside, which I like to do all that.
Right.
On top of going to the gym.
Whoa,
or like with going to the gym. So not going to the gym, it was like pulling my hair out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I can't. I'm not the person that I'm not the running around the neighborhood guy. I'm not doing that. I go to my park. Right, I was doing that in the pandemic. Like, I go and do 4 laps, which is a mile. Oh, nice. I do that, like, but I'm not like running fast. I'm like, you know, medium jog. Yeah. But when I'm in the gym, I get on an elliptical. Or the treadmill. We're even not too much impact. So elliptical. So then that's where I'm getting in 3 miles. You know, I know, like, I'm going up. I'm doing intervals, all that. That's why I like going to the gym 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody going to the gym. Some of y'all still got them COVID pounds on it. What should they do right now? At this point, they sit here lying, telling me they got COVID pounds. All right, what do you believe it? What should they do right now? Should they go to the gym? Should they hit the kitchen first? I heard abs are made in the kitchen, but what do you think?
I think kitchen first.
In the kitchen first, right? Put that McDonald's down.
Put it down. Throw it out the window. Right. Don't ever pick that up.
Right.
Maybe an In-N-Out here and there.
In-N-Out, okay.
Style, you know what I mean?
That's what a hamburger's all
fresh.
about. Yeah.
In-N-Out, holler at us if you want to.
Right,
it's
not sponsored. Not sponsored.
But I think the most important thing is small steps, because people want to change something really quick, and if it doesn't work, you know, they want to give up really quick.
Right.
So I think just making small steps. If you start started drinking soda. Stop drinking soda.
Oh, at least you're about to say drinking Hennessy. But okay.
No.
You started drinking Hennessy, cut back on Hennessy.
I mean,
all right?
maybe
Go to
cut
White
back
Claw.
a little bit.
Go down to White Claw. You know what I mean? Like White Claw is just the white girl's Hennessy. That's what I heard. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not a White Claw fan.
No,
I'm a whiskey girl. I'm a bourbon.
I know I saw the bar. The bar was fully stocked. I was like, damn, who live here? I was like, straight up bourbon.
Yeah.
So okay,
Small steps.
Small steps, baby steps.
Yeah, I think just like, and start incorporating moving your body. I mean, it was hard for me too, being at home, trying to work out and not being a fan of that is finding that motivation, but just whatever you can, make a promise to yourself and say 5 minutes. This week, 5 minutes, I'm going to move my body, whether that's dancing, whether that's jumping jacks, and then move it to 10 minutes, 15.
Little Zumba,
Exactly. Hey.
Yeah.
Little by little, and then that way, and then work your way up. If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. I love going to the gym, so I am so happy that the mask mandate is off and we're able to go. I'm still upset that my gym closes super early. They're still kind of like on COVID hours.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
So I was working on the weekend and then went like that. You guys are closed and the sun was still. I was in the middle of the day, so that was kind of irritating.
You gotta get that Planet Fitness. I don't think there's one around here. But if not, Crunch Fitness. You know what I mean? Go to Crunch because they got some where they stay late to 11. Man, 11:30 maybe.
Yeah,
some days, but the one in Burbank is a special one.
Yeah, I used to go to that
signature.
One. It's nice. They have great classes.
I walked in there because I think I was working somewhere in LA. Then I so happened like, okay, I'm gonna work here. Then I got enough time to go to the gym. But I'm closer to Burbank, so I'm just gonna go to Burbank. This is a Crunch. Let me look it up.
And
go to the
like,
Crunch. I got my
here.
gym bag, everything. I walk in there. I'm like, wait a minute. This ain't the Crunch I go to. Like where's the out of shape people at? You know,
where's the free pizza when you walk out?
Yeah, well, like what? I mean, where's some of the older machines? Like what is going on here? And I mean, the dude looks fancy. 2 guys, they look buff. They look, the equipment look fresh. Like a kid just came off the truck. Like, okay, this equipment looks different, And it's like, hey, man, and I scan, like, okay, bring the app up, boom. He's like, and I'm like, okay, cool. Hit the app, about to walk. He's like, excuse me.
Sir?
Excuse me. You're going to have to pay $10. I said, what are you talking about? I go to Crunch. I got all gyms. And he said, no, this is a signature. I said, what does that mean? What does signature mean? I mean, this is what the first Crunch ever made? And so he's like, no, it just means it's like a franchise owner, one owner. So it's like this one in Hollywood. Which I found out about Hollywood. Well, he didn't want to tell me about Hollywood. So I was like,
Hollywood or West Hollywood?
That's West Hollywood, yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, I ain't nothing about that. I ain't have my wallet or anything. He's like, okay, well, I'll let you go this time. And so I was like, cool. But it was nice. So
it's nice. They have some of the best classes.
Really?
Yeah, and the trainers are fully educated, know what they're doing, in shape, not walking around with a bag of McDonald's. That's also something that really irritates me. Man. Really out of shape trainers at the gym.
Talk about it. Yes.
Like, I'm over here, doing my thing, doing my jump rope, whatever it is, and then the dude comes in. And this one... Excuse me, this was pre-pandemic.
Right, yeah.
He had the fast food bag with him, and he's like, and then they want to come like, oh, do you want a free session?
Right. Why I want to get a free session from you? You need a real session.
Let me help you. Let me give you a session.
Yeah, it's like, it's sad. Your gym is bad when you got to train the trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand fat people who work at the gym. I'm like, why are you here working? Like, okay. Like
maybe they're trying to.
I see some people. Nah, I see these people. I've never seen them work out there. Like, I'm going to the gym 5 days a week. I ain't never seen you like just in here in your regular clothes working out. Now the Crunch I go to, one of the Crunches, yes, I've seen like people that work there work out too. You're like, oh, there's that guy. You know what I mean? But other places like Planet Fitness. When I first started going there, when I first started working out, taking my health seriously. You talk about the pizza thing. They the one that did it. I'm like, I'm working out, I'm doing curls. I'm like, yeah, in a curl machine, like, let me get these curls on. And this girl goes, you want a slice of pizza? It's pizza night. I said, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, it's pizza night. You want a slice? They walking around handing me slices of pizza. I'm trying to work out. Why are you giving me carbs?
Their business model is we need to keep you in here. So if they see you getting too fit.
Right. They want to make you
quit.
Right, so they want to make you thick. Damn, man. So I've been told by little Kobe, that you're not on TikTok. What's going on, man? You already know it goes down on TikTok, on the top, man. TikTok is killing it out here in these streets.
I actually just had 2 people yesterday like, are you on TikTok? Why aren't you on TikTok?
See?
And I was like, I posted the reel and somebody's like, you should be on TikTok. You'd blow up on there. And then my hairdresser's like, are you on TikTok? And everybody's like, are you on TikTok? And I was like, should be on TikTok. So I think it's a sign. I think I'm gonna.
Man, you got to. Well, we filming some TikToks today, so we're gonna get you, up there. It's up to you though to do the rest. Okay, it's up for you to do the rest. I mean, I love TikTok. It's my biggest platform. But of course, you got to be on multiple platforms because this could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with you and Instagram, that could happen. So you always want to be on multiple platforms, but you definitely got to get on the top, man.
Yeah.
You got to get on the top. All right?
Tickety-tock.
Tickety-tock.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock.
It's about time.
You're right,
It's about time. TikTok.
Well, look. This is Bianca. I want everybody, tell everybody where they can follow you at. Apparently not on TikTok. So tell everybody where they can follow you at on social media, website, whatever you got going on. Any projects coming up? Any movies you shot?
Not yet. I just
yet.
finished a scene shot. I just shot a scene, which adding to my reel, so that's fun.
Yeah.
I got a new hair.
I like
new
it.
Hair,
Yeah,
new color in.
new hair. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of rebranding. So yeah,
cool.
we'll see. Yeah, I'm
All
trying
right.
to shoot. So let's start creating some stuff.
Okay, cool. So where can they follow you at?
So I'm currently on Instagram at Romanian_Bianca. But I might be changing it so it can match TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
So I might have to give you a little plug-in to plug in here.
Right, okay, cool. Well,
So follow me at...
Well, they can follow you on Instagram and then whenever you change it, just make the announcement when they're on Instagram and stuff. And just make that post.
Because I might either do a new account just to start fresh, like you said, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And it's really frustrating when you work so hard and your reels get deleted or they don't get posted how they're supposed to,
Wow.
So it's just like,
Man, well, maybe you could go to VidCon. That's where you could talk to Instagram at. VidCon. You going to VidCon?
No.
Anaheim? Oh, you got to go.
Yeah,
go.
not yet. I don't have
VidCon.
it planned, but...
VidCon in June.
Okay.
June in Anaheim. I was like, is that my camera?
I think that was the air purifier.
Cool. All right, cool. Awesome. Of course, you already know, man, this is Internet People Podcast. I'm your host, Kenyon Long, man. You can just hit the one link and follow me on all social media. TikTok, of course, at Internet People Podcast. And, of course, the main page is at Kenyon Comedy. Internet People Podcast on YouTube. Make sure that subscribe button, man. Watch the videos, man. You want to watch that visual of me and Bianca, man. And, of course, stay tapped in. I'm on Twitch as well, at Kenyon Long on Twitch. And I'm on Instagram. I post every now and then on Instagram. Now it's starting to slow down because it's all about the top.
I need to get on all of these platforms.
All about the talk. So, yeah. And I got a brand new Facebook page, which I post the Internet People Podcast. I'll post the video from that as well on my brand new Facebook page at Kenyon Comedy. So, hit that up, man. And you on Twitter, of course. Follow me on Twitter at Comedy Kenyon. So, to get all that dope stuff and more, I'll include Bianca's links in the description below. Make sure you follow her and support